but in all, each and every one of you. And when you grow up old like me, you are going to see that a lot of people depend on you. A lot of people see you as an example of you are a torch in the world. You are a little light. And you had better have what the school offers you. The school offers you a global view of the world, that the world belongs to us all, that we can go anywhere in the wide world and be an instrument of peace, and be an instrument of encouragement, and be an instrument of hope, and an instrument that sees that God comes first, and then the world belongs to us all. So in your developmental stages as you are now, you take in every single thing that the teachers here offer you and see them as your mentors. I had a lot of mentors when I was your age. They were devoted fully to my development. And when I graduated from senior 6, you girls, I was there. I was there at one point. I was there. The same height like any of you. I was there. And I now knew when I came back from Makerere, after I graduated from here, I went to Makerere and did my Bachelor of Education. And the sisters, the European sisters were here, saw in me the leadership that they had imparted on me. And so they wanted me to take the school forward from there. So I was the first black, then we were called headmistress, headmasters. Now I hear there is a new word called head teacher. Then it was headmistress of boarding school or elementary schools for girls in Uganda, or headmasters for boys' schools. So the title that I'm used to was headmistress. And my sister here now is called head teacher. It comes to the same thing. But what I want you to know is that the leadership that this school offered gave me the opportunities to move beyond Uganda. I was able to get a scholarship, Canadian scholarship, to go to Canada to do my master's in education. And that scholarship opened wide across the globe. And before I left Uganda, I knew this school would keep growing, would keep producing products that develop skills that propel all human beings to live well-balanced lives. And to live a well-balanced life means God comes first in your life, and then you can impart that view to all those that you come across. Without that, you have a weak foundation. Without God, your foundation is very weak. You can't survive if you are threatening to fall over. But if you are on a solid ground, you can do anything. And there is a saying in the scriptures which says, if God is for you, who can be against you? No one can touch you. as in primary school, boarding school, as a 6-year-old in Mora boarding school. So I was born in the Eastern region. But my stay was not to stay in the Eastern region. My stay was to move across the nation and affect young people like you and go outside the confines of my life in Uganda and beyond, because the world belongs to us all. That's God's way of doing things. So, I don't know the stages you are at, but I know one thing. When I was headmistress, everyone knew their place in this school. I can see that has been even enhanced. One of the things that we were able to do to make sure that we knew who was the uniform system. I knew a little girl in senior 1 who was not coming according to the principles. I knew when you were somewhere there, I knew that you were senior 1. If you were somewhere and you were in blue, I knew you must be that class. I knew if you were in a uniform of a specific color, you had to be a specific class. So that has not changed. That has stayed intact. So the principles that you are being given here are the principles that stood then. Nothing has changed in terms of what is being delivered here. The only thing I see is that the numbers have increased, which is a blessing. So we have more of you, leaders that are coming out from this school. They are all across the ocean. They are everywhere. And in my work in Canada, when I left Uganda, all the students were on holidays. So when they came back, they didn't find me. And what I hear is that some were looking for me in the office, but the office was empty. But I said, one day I'll go back. One day I'll show up. One day I want to see them again. That's why I came. So, I am going to end my speech by saying and emphasizing that I am so proud of this school. I am so proud of its teachers. I am so proud that she stands here to carry on the torch. And I stand here telling you, never give up. Always strive to become the best you can, because God takes your life very seriously. You are the ones to carry the torch of believing God, trusting God, adhere to His way of doing things, and always love everybody, trust a few, but do none to no one. Do wrong to no one. Always never hurt anyone, because that person is also a child of God. That is the message. And that is the challenge. And your challenge, each and every one of you, individually and collectively, is to carry the message of this school wherever you go, and to make yourself visibly clear that your training has given you the characteristics which shine through your life, so that when you encounter other people, when you encounter anyone, they should see God in you. They should see that you are a compassionate person. They should see that you are a very intelligent, responsible individual. They should see that you are not a selfish person who wants to hoard money for no good, but for yourself. They should see that you are connected to the family from which you come. They should see that you don't forget where your roots are. And your roots are in Uganda. And God has given you a lot of gifts that are being trained here in this school and at home. And your parents are proud that you are in this school. That has been the legacy of this school. Or every child who goes through this school, the parents are proud because they know when you go to Mount St. Mary's Namagunga, you are destined to become a leader in the world. So that is my message. I come with that message. Be a good person because God lives in you. Treat others as you would like to be treated in every aspect of your life. Be courageous. When you fall down, when troubles come, don't stay in the ground. Remember when Jesus was traveling with the cross to Calvary, he fell 3 times, but he did not stay on the ground. He got up and kept going. And the only time that he was able to relax was when he said, "It is finished." And that was when he was hanging on the cross. That means he had completed the work his Father had assigned to him to do in this world. So with us, when our lives come to an end, we must know that our contribution to the world has been accomplished. So never, when you fall down, get up and keep moving. And let God take over from henceforth. And I want you to be very solidly anchored on that message, so that when you fall, don't give up. Never give up. Always be up front with your intentions. When you want to do something big, make it bigger. And say, "God, this is what I want to do. I want you to help me." And he will. I guarantee he will. So, I now conclude by saying, I love you so much that I can see myself in you when I was your age. And I want you to know that life is tough. Nobody goes through life without pain, without tribulations, without trouble. And the world, life can become very harsh. And that's the place where it is easy to give up. My message, never, never, never give up on yourself, because you have a power which surpasses all power. to sustain you. So giving up means giving your power away, and you can't afford that.